Looksmaxxing. More specifically, that black pill shit. Now, I feel like I should have to explain what Looksmaxxing is because anybody with a with a working brain and a phone knows what the hell it is. My grandma probably know what the fuck Looksmaxxing is. But just in case, we got some niggas living in the caves or niggas that don't have internet or whatever excuse you're gonna use to say you don't know what it is, I'll explain it just for you. Just for you. Looksmaxxing is the idea that you should maximize a lot of your traits in life to look better. Basically, being more active, watching what you eat, using skincare routine, you wearing deodorant, which I feel like a lot of these things should just be basic sense. Like, I don't know why it had to be sold as like a cheat code to getting women. When I think we all know that if you take care of yourself, you'll be more desirable. Let's be honest here. Like let's I like this is some new profound uh discovery. If you take care of yourself, you look better. But more specifically, I want to talk about looks maxing and that black pill shit. The black pill is basically the idea that every one of your traits matter. So if you're not 6 foot, it's over. If you have a negative cartel tilt, over. If your penis curves to the left instead of the right, rope max. And they would just do some crazy ass shit just to try to look better. Like I'm talking about, they'll make some whole Rick and Morty ass contraption that will smash your fucking face in because they believe it creates more bone density. Which is why I really wanted to tear into this topic because, be honest, it just sounded fun, and there's a lot I actually can say about this. Now, in the looks maxing community, everything's a product, especially your face. And to be honest, your product looks like shit. Like, do you ever wonder why I'm around all these bad Instagram models that I paid to be here and you're not? I can tell you why. It's because of my looks maxing cream. We had Albanian scientists whip this up in the lab. And this turned me from a sub 5 to a Chad, which is why I look like this and you look like a Mongolian seahorse. And that's the tactic they use to try to get people to fall into their pipeline to buy their products. And it's really funny to me how a lot of these motherfuckers in this community, they think they cracked the code to getting all the girls, getting all the hoes. The reason why Stacy rejected me is because my jawline isn't pronounced enough. I haven't mute enough. I haven't bone smashed enough. Or I think the reason why Stacy rejected me is because I didn't get that leg lengthening surgery. Oh my God, it all makes sense now. They overlooked the point that probably they got rejected because they're a fucking loser. They don't know how to socialize. Half the time, these niggas that sell these products, they be pulling shit straight out of their ass. Over here talking about, yeah, we have tested these on 5,000 people and all of them just ascended like that. And proof? Nigga, there is no proof. We made this shit up. And these niggas eat it up. They eat it up. These niggas can sell them a jackhammer and advertise it as a bone smashing kit. And they'll have $1 million by tomorrow. $1 million. This is banking off of your insecurities. Shit that they made you insecure about. I didn't even know what a negative cartel tilt was till these niggas start talking about it. A lot of these insecurities that they make, it's really just for you to buy their product. That's really all it is. That's all it is. Because let's be honest here. 3 years ago, if you started talking about fucking negative cartel tilt, jawline, cheekbones, and facial structures, they would have looked at you like you're crazy, like you're a Neanderthal that just thawed out. You would have been exiled to hell. Hell, if you're back to the early 1800s, they would have burned you at the stake. They probably would have thought you was talking about some damn witchcraft. And of course, social media doing what social media does best, making shit worse, it only makes the look maxing and black pill community 30 times worse. I hate that I can't go on Instagram or TikTok for 5 seconds without seeing some looks maxing edit or some nigga talking about she don't want me in my lowest, so she can have me in my prime. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You didn't glow up. You just fucking grew up. Everybody looks awkward in middle school. Oh, he's a middle school photo. Everybody looks ugly then, nigga. That's natural life progression. You get better as you age. Don't get me started too about how they absorb and just gather all their negativity and insecurity from themselves and just splooge it, just splunge it on somebody else. You can go on somebody's Instagram page. Like, it can be a girl Instagram page. And she's talking about, I need donation to help take my dog to the vet. He's just really sick. And the comments would be, damn, your own dog is dying because you're a sub-5? Brutal. Maybe if you have recessed mandible, your dog would have ate that chocolate, huh? That just makes them, not even make them, they already look insane. It just really makes them look unhinged. Be honest, if it was up to me, I'll stop that shit immediately. If I was president, I'm banning the word Looksmaxxing. Hell, the word looks and maxing gotta be 5 words apart. Or if we catch you doing that shit, you're getting a minimum of 100 years in jail. Like, I can't stand how they do this shit to people. And they see nothing wrong with it either. They see it as like, it's some type of like real life hierarchy. Like, it's like, to them, it's basically you're beautiful or you're just not a person. And we already know that Looksmaxxing and that black pill shit is not good for their self-esteem. We already know this. But I just think it's weird how all these niggas that indulge in this Looksmaxxing shit, they keep saying, I'm ascending. Then when does the ascending stop? When do you hit the ceiling? Like, a good example of this is Clavicular. He's always preaching about, yeah, look, to look better, you gotta do this. Look better, you gotta do that. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And he keeps getting these surgeries, but it's like, it's never enough. It's like, what is to them the perfect limit? And they will say the perfect man, pause. They will say the perfect man is da 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 da. And they can literally reach his level. And they reach his level, well, I could do more. And it gets to the point where I wonder, like, are they even doing it for the hoes anymore? Like, most of the time, every time you get these surgeries or ask for advice and take it, it's from men. And it's just to please men. Like, it's like you got so entangled in Looksmaxxing shit that you lost the plot. You lost the plot. Like, where does, like, the quote-unquote ascension and all the hoes come to be? Because most of the time, too, oh, I forgot to mention this. All the Looksmaxxing streamers I see, or people who indulge in this shit, most of the time, they don't even have a girlfriend. Wasn't that the whole point? And then, and I realized that recently, and a lot of niggas started to realize this too, and they start changing the goalposts, talking about, you gotta look at least Chad Light to get a sub-3 girlfriend. It's brutal out here. Or is it because you don't know how to talk to people? Because, like, if you're over here saying, oh, I'm the best looking nigga out here, nigga, go out there and I want you to get 5 bad bitches without paying for them to be there. And don't make them uncomfortable either. I want you to get their number organically. They can. So I'm like, what's the point of this Looksmaxxing shit? It's really just trying to boost your self-esteem for somebody who already has low self-esteem, which I get it. There's nothing wrong with trying to bring yourself up. But it gets to a point where it's like, when do you stop? Right? When do you stop? And when do you stop searching for validations from others? Especially for people that wasn't even the target audience. Like, your whole point was to ascend and get girls. You're only getting dudes. There's only dudes in your comments talking about some, bro, you look so good right now, B. Ooh, you looking good, bro. Your nose job. You're over here talking like some bad bitches. Let's be for real. Is this not embarrassing to know that, like, your entire cost for doing this shit meant nothing? Maybe you should have been socializing maxing instead of Looksmaxxing. Maybe that really was the problem. And let's talk about their warped view of life, okay? They believe that if you're not Chad, whatever the fuck that means, that you're not going to have a good life. Nigga, it does not matter if you're Chad or not. Tomorrow, you're still going to flip those burgers. Tomorrow, you're still going to deliver those packages. So what does it even matter? And they genuinely believe, I'm not gonna get no girls unless I'm Chad. Jeez. And okay, fine, whatever. Let's say you get no girls because you're not Chad, whatever. What about the niggas out there that are not getting girls and don't fit in your standards? Oh, let me guess, the outliers, the cherry pick. This is pretty normal. And I feel like a lot of people that drive this mindset are streamers. Most times they are streamers. Cause a lot of these streamers that Looksmaxx, especially for the weirdest reason, I'm gonna say one outright. Clavicular, whatever. I think I say his name right. Whatever. He started Looksmaxxing shit because he felt insecure, right? Okay, whatever. He wanted to get girls. Okay, whatever. Let's add another variable in there. A lot of these guys aren't even like sane. And we already know the reasoning behind this weird ass behavior is because these niggas don't go outside. Only niggas that are chronically online will believe this shit. Because I promise you, I really do promise you, if you go outside, no girl's gonna run up to you and start measuring your Uranus. She'll probably know what the hell that is. If you ask her, find my Uranus, she probably gonna think you're talking about your asshole. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. And their proof to why Looksmaxxing and everything, it's some random clips online. Like it'll be a bunch of girls at a club talking about their type. Why would you take their word? Why you take anybody's word that goes to a club? Let's be for real. Anybody they see that falls outside of what they believe in, they just automatically dismiss it. They just dismiss it automatically. They see some 5'2" Gargamel looking nigga with a 10 out of 10 Instagram baddie, and they'll be like, no, he's paying her. No, he was probably funny as fuck. She settled. That void settled. The reason why you get no girls is because you're calling them voids. Trust. The more you use the word void less, the more girls you're gonna get. And it's not even a theory. It's a proven fact. It's a proven fact. It's been tested by NASA scientists. They ran the quantum physics in our simulations. If you don't call girls voids, you will get more girls. It's just some weird ass behavior too. Because it's just the entire Looksmaxxing community, it's a big ass circle jerks. I was talking about how girls do this and boys do that. You can't trust any girls. All they care about this and that. Well, there's a bunch of guys in this community. Why should you just date each other? It's like you're over here presenting a problem and the solution is right there. Like you're already there already. You're already almost gay. Not that there's anything wrong being gay. But it's like, you might as well just go the full extra mile and just commit to it. If girls are just so evil and y'all are just so pure at heart, just date each other. I feel like y'all be happier, right? Would they not be happier? Because if they do all this over here, they pick and choose, they measure our radius, our eye distance, our height. That's something we can control. You're right, dude. How dare they make fun of you for being 5'3"? That's fucked up of them. Damn, you already consoled him. You might as well just kiss the nigga. like for real. Like, am I the only one that generally see the only possible outcome? The only possible solution? If girls are evil, then date men. And I also find it ironic too, how they also talk about this thing called Looksmaxxing, where it's like when people looks, I guess, match to get together, whatever. But it's like, if you're gonna go off the Looksmaxxing rank, then you're no better than the quote-unquote voids you hate. Because you're also just as shallow. Because somebody's shallow doesn't mean you have to match their shallowness. You should attack the problem head on and be like, we should accept everybody for who they are. Not mold yourself to be what they want you to be. That doesn't change anything. Because if everybody looks like supermodels, then we just find something else to be like, oh, this is the reason why I didn't get this girl. I wasn't funny enough. I gotta start funny maxing. Oh, my ass has too much shit in it. I gotta start white maxing. Like, that's really how it's gonna turn out to be. If we all look the same, then it would just be some another problem. Humans doing what they do best. Find some another problem to cause discourse. And if you want more proof that this Looksmaxxing shit is bullshit, a great example is this TikToker named Hollow. Now, if you don't know who he is, he's practically a TikToker that got famous off of his Looksmaxxing videos and him selling courses how to get girls, whatever. And he always tells his followers, to get girls, you gotta do this. To get girls, you gotta do that. You gotta look like this. Come to find out, he doesn't like girls. Well, he likes girls, little girls. Okay, he got caught buying CP by Gideon and his ex-girlfriend. Which is it's kind of ironic, right? Because it's some bullshit. Because you do all this to impress women, not having to go for them. Like, where does this fall in your ideology? The Looksmaxxing community, they're fucking weird. They're making edits of him being like, oh, sub 1 CP enjoyer, Chad CP enjoyer. Or I saw an edit that says Chad does what Chad wants. He's innocent. What? What? I guess Chad wanted to have a train run on him in his cell, I guess. I don't see where they have to do with anything. The last thing I want to talk about is how the Looksmaxxing community promote eugenics. Because it's already obvious, if you couldn't tell, that they favor the European beauty standards out of everything else. Like, even with the European facial structure, they believe narrower noses and European looking noses are better than African noses, or Asian noses, or Hispanic noses. They believe that fairer skin is better than darker skin. Hell, there's just a clip of Clavicular talking about how some guy don't mog him because he's black.
Marlon mogs all of you? Yeah, but he's black.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not?
Have you seen his parents? They're white.
Oh. Yeah.
I think he's just really sad. Well, he does mom.
And that's just it's kind of crazy because the guy he said that quote unquote doesn't mog him is loved by more people than how he's loved. And this really shows, again, that Looksmaxxing is bullshit. Because a person can tell when you're a bad person on the inside. It reflects on the outside. No matter how much cosmetic surgeries you get, and how much stuff you apply to your skin, you'll still be ugly at the end of the day if your personality is ugly. And I don't get why they can't wrap their mind around this. Everybody has different preferences. Not everybody likes the same thing, which is why you can do all this look perfect and a nigga will still call you ugly. Because you're not their type. Everybody has a type. They just don't get it. Because again, they don't go outside. But with that being said, I'm out.